that all our clients made to systematically add 6 figures of new growth to their accounting, bookkeeping, and or tax firms. And that shift is being able to shift from conservation to investing, or more simply, you must be willing to go down before you can go up. And again, this data is coming from the work we've done with hundreds of entrepreneurial accountants over the last decade who have added tens of millions of dollars to their firms with clients they love as a result of using our techniques and methods. So this is not my opinion. It's from results and data from our clients. And let's start off by talking about the typical conservative approach that is very common for the entrepreneurial accountant. The thought process is something like this. Since you went out on your own, you can figure out how to do it all on your own. After all, we live in the information age, so I can just Google my way through this for free. But what you quickly realize is that there is a sea of options, and most of those options, opinions, and so-called experts are a bunch of junk, but you have no idea to tell what's legitimate from what's a scam. You also realize something else that's fundamental to business, that if you don't pay anything for it, you won't see it as valuable. So while all the information in the world is available to you right now at this very moment and is just a click away, you don't know what's good information from what's bad information. And even if you did, you would struggle to implement and maximize the value of that information or strategy because you paid nothing for it. And I know that sounds bizarre because I love a good deal as much as the next person, but there's a lot of psychology behind that statement. And if you don't believe me, let me just try to ask you to do this. Try to give something away on the Facebook Marketplace for free. Then try to charge just a couple of dollars for it, $10, $15, $20, and watch the differences in the responses. It is fascinating. So anyway, look, there's also the other side of the coin where you did pay for help or a program or a system and you realize you overpaid for outdated information. So now you're hyper cautious, and honestly, rightfully so, because there's a lot of that out there right now. Or maybe you've made some really sound investments and are looking for your next big breakthrough, and you already understand the importance of this shift because you've already made nice investments that have paid dividends to you previously. But here's the thing. No matter how many times you've done this, no matter how many times you've made an investment and reached a new peak in your life or business, every time you get ready to go down, it's terrifying. I feel the same way. Even if you know it's a prerequisite to soaring to all new heights, it's still a terrifying moment. But remember this, the man on the top of the mountain, he didn't fall there, and you won't reach your next peak by sitting on the hill you're on right now. You just won't. Everything in life abides by this principle. You have to be willing to go down before you go up. The toddler falls before she can walk. The seed goes into the earth before it grows into a mighty oak tree. The baby eagle falls out of the nest before it can soar into the clouds. The same is true for your business. You must go down before you can go up. You must invest your time and, yes, your money before you can win back your time and make more money. There is no way getting around this principle. And the sooner you embrace this shift and the other 4 shifts, the faster you will be able to achieve financial freedom with your accounting firm. All right, so if you want to get the rest of the 5 shifts, click the link below and you'll be able to watch the entirety of the webinar that goes into way more detail than this high-level overview, plus multiple case studies that show you all the inspired action you need to take to systematically add 6 figures of new growth to your accounting, bookkeeping, or tax firm. Or you can schedule your free high-level breakthrough strategy session directly with me if you know you are finally ready to make your dream firm a reality by being willing to go down just for a little while. I know it's scary, but just for a little while so that ultimately you can soar to all new heights.